Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Outwardyappr. Thanks for joining me again. First of all, I'd like to thank you for the love and support you have given me on my last video for the PlayStation 5 console unboxing and setup. In that video, I did promise to do some gameplay videos, and I showed you that I was downloading Silent Hill 2, Dragon Age the Veilguard, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Dragon's Dogma 2. But what I'm gonna do is just do some quick gameplay video for Silent Hill 2. So with that being said, let's jump in the game right now.
Could you really be in this town?
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Mary really be here? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
That was a nice intro to the Silent Hill game, Silent Hill 2 remake. Now just a little bit of background here. I haven't actually played any of the Silent Hill games before, but I'm very interested in the genre, the horror genre. So, and I heard this game is pretty good. So, and this is just the first time for me jumping in this game. But for the sake of the gameplay video today, instead of we're doing a story gameplay video, we're just kind of doing just a test using the PlayStation 5 Pro. Now I'm playing in quality mode. It's running at 60 Hertz. It looks like a 4K 60 Hertz. But one thing I've noticed here is when I go and I look at the reflections here in the water, they're kind of a bit muddy. And when I look at, I can't even see. I see a bit of reflection in the glass here, but I'm not seeing my reflection. So let's just walk around and see. Let's just head down there and see. You could see in the distance here, like it looks a little bit fuzzy. It wants to look like water kind of a thing, but it's so maybe it's looking like this because I'm playing in the quality mode. And it's probably putting a lot of pressure on the system here because it wants to give that 4K image. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to switch it. I'm just going to go to settings and I'm going to go to graphics. I'm going to switch it to performance. Right? Okay. So now it's a little bit different. So with the performance mode, we're probably getting like 49 frames, 51 frames. But let me see if I look at the water here. Yeah, it still looks the same here. Like the water looks very, like you walk on it, it looks more like a solid surface. Even playing in performance mode, but you could see the frames are moving. It's going at 50 frames, 51 frames. So it's not as stable as it was in the quality mode. So it's kind of going up and down here. But I mean, apart from the puddles of water on the road, and you could see the puddles of water, and when you walk in it, it doesn't have any impression, like you just walk in the puddles, like it's not making any ripples or anything. But graphically, just looking at the game here, you could see the trees moving in the background. You could see a bit of noise when you look at close towards the white van. It says "We come," I believe, or "Welcome." You could see a bit of noise at the end by the tunnel here. But so far, I guess it's okay. But it's struggling a little bit in the performance mode, which technically should be the other way around, in my opinion. So we need to get into the restroom here, I guess. Let's try the other door and see if we could get through here. Okay. Okay, so we're inside the restroom. I guess that's where we were before when the game started. That's where we came from in the beginning of the game. Okay. Alright, so let's head back out here. Okay. Okay, so it's when I was inside the bathroom, the restroom, sorry. I went inside the restroom and I walked around in the restroom. It was giving me more of a stable reading, like 60 frames or 60 hertz. And when I came outside of the restroom now and I walked outside, it dropped down to 49. That's crazy. And there was a latest patch from when I saw on Digital Foundry to help with the performance on the game. Hopefully another patch will be coming to kind of stabilize this here. Okay, so let's do this here. I just wanted to go and check this out. See if we could look through the telescope here. I guess not. Okay. Alright, so let's head down here. Yeah, so even when you turn on the camera, you see a little bit of a delay here. Like when you turn it around. Okay, so... Okay. And if you look at the main protagonist here, you could see a bit of noise. Like if you look closely at it here, and I'm playing in the performance mode, you could see there's lots of noise. There's lots of thing in it here. It doesn't look smooth, you know. It's, you could see, just looking at it here, you could see like it's not clear. It's very fuzzy. Now if I was to switch this over to the graphical, the quality mode, right? So let's just switch it and let's just see. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. It wasn't as bad as it looked in the performance mode. So it looks like the performance mode for this game, right, Silent Hill 2, it's supposed to be performing at a higher frames per second. It looks like it's not as strong as I'm playing in quality mode. I'm seeing a solid 60 hertz, right? So even walking around, just turning around here, I'm not seeing any changes. Like it's solid. But if I was to switch this over to the performance mode here, right, and I was to go back and I was to do the same thing, it drops. As soon as I turn around, it drops to 55 hertz, 52 hertz, and 51. So I hope they put out a patch for this game to kind of give more stability here. So let's just switch it back. So it seems that quality mode is probably the better one to play in for now, because it looks like it's more stable. And even taking a close look at the main protagonist here, like his hair looks a whole lot better than it did when if we were to look at it in the performance mode here. So let me just switch it back here. Yeah, so now we're in the performance mode. Yeah, it's not stable in this mode. It's definitely not. Okay, so I'm just gonna switch it back over to the quality mode here. Okay, so let's before I leave here, let's go. I think there was something in the car. The car door was open, so let's head back. Okay, so just switch it here. Okay, alright, so let me try this. Let me try and switch it over to the performance mode and run. So right now we're at 50, 55, 56, 52 frames. So when I'm running here, just running, it drops down to about 52 frames, 50 frames. Now if I shift this over to the quality mode and I run, it's a solid 60. It's solid 60 hertz. There's actually no changes here. So for now on the PlayStation 5 Pro, I guess the quality mode would be the better mode to play in the game. From what I've experienced, it's more stable until the developer issues another patch for this game to run a little bit better and more stable in the performance mode. Okay, so we just grabbed the map here and it shows us the different areas. So we are at the observation deck, so I guess we have to make our way down to the graveyard. So let's just do this, just some quick gameplay here. So let's do this. Yeah, it's a pity that this game did not have in the settings. It's just straight quality and performance. So let me try this. I saw this on Digital Foundry. They were talking about this area in particular. How the frames dropped in this area. Whoa, it goes as low as 48. Right, wow, just running among the trees. So they were right, and I'm playing in the performance mode. They were so right here. It drops down to about 49, down to 49 frames just running here, just running, and I'm playing in the performance mode. That is crazy. Okay, so let me switch it back to the quality mode here and see. So I'm running here and it's a solid 60 hertz. There is no, so I'm just gonna run back up and see if there's any changes in the frame rate. So let me go back up here. I'm just going back up to the observation deck and see. So I'm running here and I'm not seeing any changes in the frame rate. Now mind you guys, I don't have the software like Digital Foundry to actually show you on the screen how I'm doing this. I'm just using my TV as a guide here to kind of give me an idea of what the frame rates are. But this is quality mode and I'm running back down the track again and it's showing me a solid 60 hertz or 60 frames. So there are no changes in the frame rate. It is solid. So let's continue. And it's supposed to be the other way around, strange enough. Okay, so I'm just gonna get to the graveyard here, and after that I will stop the video here. I just wanted to kind of give you all some gameplay just to show off the PlayStation 5 Pro. Now mind you, it's in its early stages. Developers are just getting patches out for the different games, and something to keep in mind, and I'm hearing a lot of that and I'm reading a lot about that as well. They're saying that this system is not too capable, it's not worth it, it's better playing on the PlayStation 5. But you guys have to keep something in mind here, that these games that we're playing on the PlayStation 5 Pro, they either came out in conjunction with the console or before the console. So I would say that because the technology and everything is very new for this console, we got to give it time for everything to set in. So when games come out at a later date, we'll be able to have a good idea of what they would look like or take advantage of this technology. Okay, so let's just save our game here. Good. So the well is, when you get to a well, you could save your game. Okay. Alright, so I just want to get to the graveyard, and after that I'll stop the video here. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you guys had an opportunity to pick up the PlayStation 5 Pro. Let me know if you guys had what experiences you have with this particular game, Silent Hill. Like, I've always been excited to play this game, and the fact that I got the Pro gives me an opportunity to really get into this game and see what it's capable of. But unfortunately, it's not running the best as it should on performance mode, but hopefully that would improve in the future. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed on that.
I'm sorry, I was just...
Hey, it's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah, I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But I think you should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it. And it's not just the fog either.
Is it dangerous?
Maybe. It's kind of hard to explain, but...
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just... I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going either way.
But why?
I'm looking for someone. Someone very important to me.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean, my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry, it's not your problem.
No, I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
The one thing I noticed, guys, with the cutscene here, it was solid. There was no frame rate changes here in the cutscene that we had with James and the lady in the graveyard here. So interesting. Now, if I was to switch it here quickly here, and I was to go to performance mode, look at this. It's dropping down to 55, 56, 52, as low as 48 hertz. So definitely I hope the Bloober team, the developers for this game here, I hope they will be able to come out with a patch to stabilize this, especially in the performance mode. But guys, thanks for joining me for this video here. This is my first tech video that I'm putting out here. So again, let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know your experiences with this game. And yes, I will be doing gameplay videos, like story gameplay videos for this game, but this particular video was just a test for the PlayStation 5 Pro, and coincidentally this was the first game I played on the PlayStation 5 Pro. But guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.